Good morning and welcome to the first day of a brand new week on. And I think it's time for me to have a burger. So I've done a week on McDonald's, I've done a week on KFC, I've even done a week on local takeaways. But do you know who I haven't yet been to see? The King. That's right, so I'm going to do a week on Burger King. For 1 week, an entire week, I'm going to eat nothing but the food sold by Burger King. Every single meal is going to be cooked by that there king. That terrifying, terrifying king. By the end of this, if he's in my nightmares, I'm going to be having strong words with Burger King. So there's not going to be any real rules to this week. The only rule, really, being that any food that I eat has to be sold by that there Burger King. So whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'm going to try and go through as much of the menu as possible. I'm going to try and not double up on any items apart from the sides, so fries, onion rings, that sort of thing, because there's not really many side alternatives at Burger King. So as far as burgers and nuggets and strips and all that good stuff, I'm going to try and have as much difference as I can throughout the week. But yeah, don't yell at me if I end up eating a lot of chips. But that's fine because chips are life. Right, so I suppose there's not much point in wasting any more time, is there? I'm going to hop on the scales and then go and see what the old king can cook me for breakfast. Right. Here we go. So Burger King has 13 stone 8.2 to deal with. Right, let's go get some burgers. Well, this is a good sign. There's a dead rat. Time to get the first breakfast of the week at Burger King with a very nice quality sign there. Right, change of plan. Don't do breakfast, so that's going to be a whole new dynamic to this week on. Oh well. More calories for lunch and dinner, really. Well, that was a big fat fail, wasn't it? There's like 5-6 Burger Kings within this area. That being the only one that opens at 10 o'clock. The rest open at 11, so I thought that's my best bet to get some breakfast. But for some reason, Burger King don't seem to be forthcoming when it comes to breakfast anymore, which is weird because I remember having Burger King breakfast before. But even like in the centre of Milton Keynes, a pretty big town, in fact it's now a city in the UK, has a major shopping precinct, the centre, and they have a Burger King that doesn't open until 11. Shutters down until that hour. You are not having any of our sausage, bacon and hash browns today, sir. No. I mean, I'm not complaining about that one that I went to today. It was in the right state. There was 2 dead rats outside. The sign was falling off. And literally I got in there, looked at the menu, stared at the menu for a while it went through the screens. And it basically just stayed on lunch, and no one came to take my order anyway. So they don't want my business. But I'm gonna do some work probably for a couple of hours, and then think about ordering some lunch. Because actually, I'm starting to get hungry already. I've not eaten anything or drunk anything yet today, so I need to correct that. Oh, decisions. What to have? Oh, I think their signature is a Whopper, right? I'm going to have to start with a Whopper. Screw it, let's have a double Whopper. YOLO! Right, food has been ordered. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. Usually, in the Jevons household, we usually go to McDonald's. That's because it's Grace's favourite. It's also closer to where we live. So the fact that I'm going to be able to get Burger King, I'm very excited. It's my usually my choice when I fancy like a chain takeaway burger. So yes, needless to say, this is going to be a week on for me. This is for me. This is for Mike. Right, I'm going to go and sit by the front door because I'm very excited. Oh yes, I'm very excited for this. I am so hungry. And after the disappointment of realising, for some reason, Burger King breakfast seemingly are hard to come by in my area, my stomach is empty. Right, we have some fries. Some half-full fries. It's supposed to be large fries, but there we go. Oh, look at that. Could be hotter, but it's travel deer, so that's can't hold that against it. Tastes good though. Nice and crispy. Nice and salty. And some extra salt as well. Right, this burger is hench. Oh my goodness. This entire meal, 1,484 calories. That is insane. I've been on a bit of a health kick trying to lose a bit of weight recently, and that is basically my entire day's worth of calories. So I'm going to eat this with immense guilt, as well as happiness, I'm assuming. Look at that. That looks bloody delicious. Oh my God. That looks so good. Like, I'm not saying it looks exactly like it does on the old poster, but as usually they are thrown together. That looks incredible. Ooh, I don't even want to eat it. I want to take photos of it. Just look at it. Shall I get a title card? Right. I'm going to devour this. Oh, oh my God. It's been so long since I had a Burger King burger. That is so nice. Lovely, tender, juicy meat. The salad actually seems nice and fresh. There is mayo. I forgot that Burger King put mayo on their burgers, and a lot of people hate mayonnaise on a burger. However, mixed with the ketchup, so it kind of makes like a Mary Rose-esque sauce. It's so good. The pickles are actually nice and crisscross cut. Lovely crunch to them. Oh, that is a good burger. The core, they are sour. Pickles. That is 10 out of 10. As far as Burger King goes, obviously it's not the best burger in the world, but it is delicious. I should hope so, actually. I should hope it is delicious, because for 1,484 calories, this is going to be worth every single one, though. And with delivery, I guess they give you just a bottle of Coke. Diet, you know. Don't drink the calories when you can eat them. Imagine if this was a full fat Coke. Add on so many more calories. Oh my goodness. This is... I know it's a Burger King burger. Let the tomatoes fall out. But it's so nice. I am really happy with that. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good week on. Didn't realise it earlier, but these burgers seem to just malt sesame seeds everywhere. Either that or I'm just a dirty git. I'm going to try not to go on about it too much, but that lunch was so nice. It may just be a case that I've not had a Burger King for a long time, but it was so good and fresh and well cooked and very, very yummy. If I wasn't excited for the week on, I am super pumped for it now. So I'm going to get on with some work for the afternoon and then think about getting something for dinner. And oh boy, am I excited for it now. If that's set the standard for the week, then I'm in for a good time. This is certainly a week for me. I'm very excited for this one. So yes, I resent now having to do some work when I could be eating more Burger King. Oh, what? It's not a week on unless I show you, is it, Basil? No. Oh, how's your little bald chest getting along? There we go. It's starting to get a bit more hair on it now, isn't it? Are you looking longingly at the garden? Speaking of looking longingly, time for me to order my dinner. So I had beef for lunch, so I'm definitely feeling a bit of chicken. A chicken royale, cheese and bacon meal. Right, let's see if it'll look quite as picturesque as lunch did. Oh my God, 1,315 calories. Well, this is not going to be a weight loss week on, is it? Right, and let's mix it up. Onion rings instead of chips. And let's mix it up again. Sprite. Right. Food is ordered. It's on its way. And if this is not as good as lunch, I'm gonna just eat it anyway because I'm really hungry. Here we go. My dinner has arrived. Nice and quick actually, so very happy with that. We have our onion rings. Let us try. Ooh, they look a little bit sad. They are very hard. Oh god. Absolutely zero onion in there. They are absolutely disgusting. So chewy. They've been deep fried within an inch of their lives. No onion flavour whatsoever. Maybe a hint of onion, but the onion has been completely boiled away. Okay, this one's at least got onion in it. However, they are awful. Absolutely awful. Right. Can this chicken royale with bacon and cheese save the day? Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, there's a lot of cheese on that side. It's all coming out. So there we go. Bit of mayo in there, lettuce, cheese, bacon, chicken. Bread seems nice and soft. So if this is as bad as those onion rings, I'm going to be booming. Oh, there's a massive, massive smoky hit from that bacon. Nice and salty. The chicken, well, not a ton of crisp to it. It's nice sort of texture. Salad seems fresh. Cheese, whilst not all particularly well melted, is good. That's nice. Onion rings are trash garbage that need to be thrown away, incinerated, although ironically they've already been incinerated. I've got a Sprite as well. Oh, excuse me. The Sprite's good. The sandwich is good. Onion rings are garbage hellfire and one of the worst things I've ever eaten on a week on. Now I'm in a bad mood. Lunch was so nice and this is awful. Absolutely livid.
God, you're not going out, look. We've locked up for the evening. No, don't look longingly. You're making me feel terrible.
I feel so let down. That was so not the same quality as my lunch. I mean, the burger, to be fair, was fine. Those onion rings, though, were absolutely shocking. Literally one of the worst things I've ever eaten in a week on, and this is someone who's eaten baby food for a week. So, alas, probably won't be having onion rings again from Burger King because they were shite. Oh, right then, there we go. That was the first day of a week on Burger King. And it's been a day of two halves, hasn't it, really? This afternoon's lunch started incredibly well with that double Whopper with cheese and those chips. Absolutely delicious burger. It was juicy and soft, and the salad was crispy and crunchy, and the sauce was nice and tangy and creamy. It was so good. I was so happy with lunch. It set the bar so high for this week on. The first Burger King I've had in quite a long time, and kicking off a week where I get to have nothing but Burger King was a great way to start. And then my evening meal, my dinner, was so far different. And it was mainly because of those absolutely awful onion rings. They were overcooked to the point where it was like trying to chew really, really tough leather, which had a slight hint of an onion flavour to it. They were horrendous. I ate 3 of them. I found
two that were semi-okay, but even then they were chewy. They were so chewy, it was like onion bubblegum. They were awful. Absolutely dog shit horrendous. They have put me off Burger King onion rings for life, I think. Will I get them again this week? I don't know. Maybe it's only fair to try them again just to see, but certainly not for the foreseeable. However, my chicken royale with cheese and bacon was pretty good. That was really nice. That had kind of the hallmarks that made my lunch nice, but not quite to those lofty levels that the double whopper with cheese was. But it was really good, and I would demolish it again. The bacon in Burger King burgers is so smoky, and it feels like it should be crispier than it is. It's quite soft and malleable. I feel like I could take it out of a burger and give someone a good slap with it, and it would probably tickle their face rather than give them sort of lateral cuts on the side. I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, it's certainly been a bit of a roller coaster of a day. Started up here, and then it went whee, and then hit the ground, and everyone was screaming in agony. But it's going to be interesting to see where things go this week, because is it going to be completely up there, or is it going to be down there, or is it going to sort of do this? Who knows? But if you want to find out, please do support the channel on Patreon. Links are in the description. You can watch the rest of the week on right now. Or if you just subscribe to the channel, you'll see the videos as and when they come live. But I'm a bit nervous now. I was excited for this week on. Now I'm a little more apprehensive. But 2,540 calories consumed today. Oh, actually, it's going to be a bit less, isn't it? Because I didn't eat all of my onion rings because they were fucking gross. Gutted. But yeah, if I eat that many calories this week, I'm going to be in for a bad time. But then again, I'm not watching it. I'm just going to record the calories, but eat what I want. Because YOLO, the last Greg's week on, I kind of watched it a little bit more. This week, YOLO. Let's just go mad. Let's go crazy. So yeah, 2,500 calories of pure fat and oil and sugar and salt all week is going to be interesting to see what that does to my body, isn't it? So yes, if you want to find out, please do stick around, because it's going to surely be an interesting week. So thank you very much for watching. And I'm going to go to bed and drink lots of water, because I don't want to have to wake up with a salt hangover in the morning, which is kind of inevitable. If I do wake up, not screaming about those onion rings first.